What's up everybody, it's Hossein here. Welcome to this video. Today we have this brand new, futuristic, new faced Volvo FH with many new technologies. We have loads of safety and comfort that's in this truck. So in this video we will check out all of its amazing details. We will see what exactly are the new improvements that are applied in this truck and what exactly is the difference between Volvo FH with 500 horsepower and Volvo FH with 540 horsepower. And you will see what exactly are some new improvements like iSave, turbo compound, new wave-shaped pistons, or some others. So let's start our tour by new exterior design. Here we have new grille and we have new V-shaped adaptive high beam LED headlights. They are connected to this radar and this camera got engineered to detect other vehicle ahead. So they selectively switch off LED segments when this truck approaches other vehicle ahead. That's fantastic, I really like it. It really makes comfort for the driver, coming driver and you can pay all your attention to your driving, not to changing the high beam manually. So as an example, another vehicle is coming to you and is left of the lane, and so it gradually turns off left lights and keep right lights on, and after you pass it, it gradually turns left lights on. So I really like it, that's fantastic. And also, turn indicator has been moved into the door here. So now I want to talk about some of assistant features of this truck, and then we'll go to the engine. So I want to talk about lane keeping support and lane changing support. So lane keeping support has two modes. If you put it into auto, it automatically controls the steering wheel and keeps you in the center of the lane. So it really makes comfort for the driver. And if you deactivate auto, now the truck is under your control, you can feel weight change on wheels, but if you start drifting, it detects that and gives you vibration warning on the steering wheel, an audible warning through the speakers to warn you that you drifted. And the important point here, for improving safety, it automatically keeps you back in the center of the lane. Another interesting feature is lane changing support. So as an example, I'm a car here, I'm driving at the same speed related to the truck, but the truck driver wants to come into my lane, but I'm in his blind spot. So we have blind spot sensor and blind spot camera here. So it detects me and gets the driver red warning lamp on the post next to the grab handle, an audible warning through the speaker to warn him that there is something here, that I'm here. And for improving safety, it automatically, if you continue to turn, it automatically keeps you back in the center of the lane. We will more talk about the assistant feature of this truck later, but now I want to talk about some information about engine. So you have 12.8 liter 6-cylinder Euro 6, which Volvo has refined a range of components to increase fuel efficiency, and that includes fine-tuning of components such as fuel injector, camshaft, turbo, oil pump, new wave-shaped pistons, and turbo compound technology. So turbo compound technology is the basic recovery system that utilizes an extra turbine after a turbocharger to reuse excess energy from the exhaust, and this energy is converted directly to the crankshaft. And also, turbo compound technology can produce 300 Nm higher torque. And also the engine has been equipped with iSave new technology. So iSave lets you drive at lower revs and higher gear for longer time. So, and also you can look forward to a faster torque response from the powertrain. And iSave is just available for 420, 460 and 500 horsepower Volvo FH. And also you can have a smoother ride in the road. So now I want to say, because of having turbo compound technology, you can have 300 Nm higher torque, and because of having iSave new technology, you can have this higher torque at lower revs and higher gear for longer time. So in comparing Volvo FH with 500 horsepower and 540 horsepower, so 540 can produce 2,600 Nm of torque, and 500 horsepower can produce 2,800 Nm of torque. So yeah, it's true that 540 is a more powerful engine, but The difference is both reach the same level of torque, but 500 horsepower reach that same level of torque at lower reps. So being in lower reps help you have a more fuel efficient engine. And also another interesting feature of this truck is IC new technology. IC knows the road ahead with using digital road maps and GPS data, and it adjusts both speed and gear selection to make fuel saving. So it decides when and how the truck accelerates during climb and when to stop accelerating during descent. So all of them help you be one step ahead and having more fuel efficient engine and having a smoother ride in the road. Now, we will talk about the assistant feature of this truck later, but now I just want to walk around the outside. Those axles are air suspension, and you can adjust the ground clearance by a remote inside the cab that I'll show later inside the cab. And you have TSA or trailer stability assist, which detects trailer sway and slows down the vehicle by reducing the engine torque and gradually increasing brake pressure on wheels. Let's go to the inside the cab and show you guys more interesting features. Welcome on board, guys. I really like the interior of this truck. Both seats are cooled and heated, and they are also on air suspension. I really like the air suspension seats. Psst. And here you have dual clutch, I-shift, 12-speed automatic gearbox. So with I-shift you can change direction from forward to reverse and vice versa without an intervention of the part of the driver to change his put position from accelerator pedal to brake pedal. So it really makes comfort for the driver, and it's useful for perform repetitive maneuvers back and forth at lower speed and mining and construction. And also there's another type of I-shift gearbox, that's a I-shift with crawler gears. It's a gearbox that is designed to provide power and extreme startability, which are crucial to heavy duty assignments even with loads up to 325 tons. And here you have electric parking brake, so you can switch it on and off manually, but there are so many important points here. It is activated when the engine is turned off and when the vehicle is stationary, for example at red light. By pressing down hard on brake pedal, it will be activated, and the function is released when the accelerator pedal is operated again. If it comes to any start, it is coupled with I-shift, and if you put the position the gear into A, for example drive or reverse, it automatically switches itself off. So now here you have two screens, right display and driver display and right display. So you have infotainment, navigation, transport information and camera monitoring in the right display, and also you have Volvo dynamic steering with personal setting. So you have 4 pre-programmed steering settings through your infotainment system. So for example, responsive steering is designed for curving roads, and you can have fair feeling with a stable steering option. So you can perfectly calibrate the steering setting by adjusting the cornering, stride, damping and return setting. So let's show you guys what we are in the driver's display. So you can choose the load view to get an overview of your cargo weight, how weight is on each wheel, and one of the cool details is drowsy alert. So it works with lane keeping support, and it measures the driver's direction through the lane and through some algorithms like how many times driver has lane keeping support or emergency brake. So it detects how drowsy the driver is, and then the driver can give alert at the display to say take a break. And also you have ACC or adaptive cruise control, so it maintains you in a safety stance by yourself inside the driver's display, that you can adjust that safety stance by yourself inside the driver's display. And for example, you approach another vehicle that is slower than you, and it automatically reduces the speed and gear to make that safety stance to the vehicle ahead. And also this truck can apply emergency brake when suddenly approach a stationary moving object or vehicle. And also this truck can identify the road boards and adapt itself to them. And at night, driver can activate night mode, which turns off all light on the dashboard, and except the speedometer and rev counter. So that makes it easier to focus on the road.